Taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Cal Bears offense will go to work for the first time today. Right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for a crease. It's Mooney. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback, reading the defense. So he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Hauls it in.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
To the air on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to try to throw for it on, but he's got a first on end zone. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. He steps and powers and works his way to 2. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Bears. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
The kickoff unit is out there, and, boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose.